Well. God almighty, he's back again. I'm that dude from South Carolina they call Drummer 1980. I hope y'all having a good day out there. And if that's not the case, ask yourself why, because after all, happiness is an inside job and it will always be an internal affair. Guys, I'm back. I know it's been like a month. Sometimes you have to step away from things to gather your thoughts, have to get yourself together. But the truth of the matter is, it was much needed, guys, but I'm back now. We are here today with my man, TBA, the Black Authority. Go check out his channel on YouTube. It's called The Black Channel, all right? TBA. Oh, this topic here, guys. Jamaica, the Caribbeans. We have to have a conversation with y'all. I'm going to call you to the screen, guys.
There is a lesson for us to learn in here because, you see, I've been waiting a minute to go ahead and talk about this. I am not going to leave this unspoken because there are lessons to be learned. And if you don't learn these lessons, you're going to learn them another way. Now, I have talked about this now for a while. I have talked about this now for a while. I've been saying this for a minute. And you're starting to see that other folks are catching on to it and other folks are talking about it more now. You're starting to see this. If you want to go and Google it or if you want to go search it on Twitter, you can do so. Because you see, I've been talking about this for years now. If you take a look on your screens, I've been talking about this situation, for example, in Jamaica. I've been speaking about this for years. This is what happens when you surrender. And how they're talking about less than 1% of Jamaica's coastline is publicly accessible to Jamaicans. So is it Jamaica for Jamaicans or is it for Canadians, Americans, Europeans? Well, clearly it's not for Jamaicans, clearly. You can see what they're saying down there.
How many police came here this morning?
5 policemen and one with a big old rifle.
What did they say?
They said we cannot come and swim here.
What time of the morning is it now?
Early morning, before 9. Yeah.
Before 9, yes.
So
See?
the people them go to work from 9 a.m. So
Yes.
nobody can come and swim before work.
Which is so ridiculous, yes.
So is Jamaica for Jamaicans or is Jamaica for the Canadians and the Americans and the Europeans? Who is Jamaica for?
How many police came here this morning?
5.
Right. So this is what you end up with here, y'all. She say, who is it for, baby? Obviously, it's for the Canadians and the Americans and the Europeans and not for the Jamaicans. It's so obviously it isn't. Oh, yeah, and the Chinese. Oh, yeah, and the Chinese. If you think that Kamala Harris and her attitude, that includes her daddy, if you think that's harmless, if you think that not being 10 toes down against white supremacy is harmless, if you think ass kissing is harmless, if you think that being off code is harmless, people, this has now become the legacy of Bookman Duddy. This has now become the legacy of Marcus Garvey, the legacy of Bob Marley. This is where we at today in Jamaica. Jamaicans cannot even get access to their own beaches.
God almighty.
Not 300 years ago. Today. This is post-revolution, we're a sovereign nation. We're not part of the British Commonwealth. Are you sure? Because last time I checked, you still are.
Family. Before I even engage with this right here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Come on back to see me. Hit the like button because I want to disseminate amongst the masses, all right? Jamaica. Can't even access your own beaches. But racism don't matter though, guys. No. This pro-black stuff, y'all too blackity black. Just pull your pants up and go get your education. Yep. While you getting education, they buying up all the land, push you out, raising taxes, gentrifying the place. You can't even swim on your own land. Y'all the one said that y'all was free. I beg to differ. You don't look free to me. The only freedom you have is sexual promiscuous. That's what they lack. Liberation. For then they have access to your bodies and do all type of stuff, slut you out and do all that stuff. But other than you talking about you being free, 1% of the beaches, 1%. Jamaica is not that big, guys. Did you hear what I just said? 1%. But yet you will have a few that will come over here and talk reckless, talk out the yin yang. Oh, these black Americans, this and that. You can't even go swimming. And this is the lesson for the day. Racism does matter, guys. Whether y'all want to believe it, you don't have to like me. I don't have to be your favorite YouTuber. Whatever. We don't have to have 10 crumbs together. But the fact of the matter still remains. This is what racism look like. You can choose to ignore it, circumvent, evade, do all that you want to do. But at the end of the day, if the doctor tell you you have cancer, you can ignore it, but it's still going to kill you. It's going to turn terminal. This is what terminal look like. Can't even swim. You push to a little small area where there's poverty stricken and you're heavily police.
When you got folks who sit up here and try to criticize us, y'all with that pro-black stuff, y'all be, race don't matter, race don't matter, race don't matter. And the white folk who done ball up everything are like, hey, yeah, race doesn't matter. That's right. You tell those Negroes from America, race doesn't matter. You all are too focused on race. We gonna get us a white man. We're gonna get us a white man over here in Jamaica, man. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Have that.
Well, that white man that you get, he will not be confused. Y'all take a look at the water and everything. That white man you get will not be confused. You all are walking around in a stupor, sleepwalking. Okay, but the folk you selling out to, they will not be confused. Now, folks, I know you're thinking to yourselves that what you're hearing here and what you're seeing here, that this is about as bad as it could get. But oh no, because you see, I keep my eyes and my ears open.
Finally, the woman you see in this video goes by the name Nikisha Betcher.
Okay.
Oh, she's actually an opposition MP in Jamaica and also a spokesperson for culture, creative industries, and also information. Now, during a sectorial debate presentation, she decided to open a debate on culture with the first 2 lines in Patois and was immediately shut down by the House Speaker, making it clear that the Patois is not allowed and not to be used in the parliament, even though they are in Jamaica where a lot of people speak this particular language.
Madam Speaker, me get up this afternoon to make my first sectoral speech for my portfolio.
Hold on. Standing orders. And I think you are fully aware. And if I have to stop you again during your presentation, you will not get any additional time.
Madam Speaker, perhaps I should abandon that attempt to use our local language, because maybe there is no more fitting way to begin a presentation on culture than to speak briefly in the language understood by the overwhelming majority of Jamaican people.
Okay, folks, so you got this. This has shades of South Africa. Remember, you had the black mammy down there shutting down Julius Malema, peace be upon him. So whether it's on the continent or the Caribbean, the reason why delineation and distinction became essential was we started checking names and checking backgrounds and checking paperwork. And we started realizing there was a pattern in the lineage and ethnicity and the source of the people doing this kind of off-code stuff over here. And then we checking paperwork back on their soil and like, oh, wait a minute now. These are in places where you don't have a majority white population or a majority white government. And yet in these places, they are behaving as if they do. So they didn't learn to buck dance and bow to white supremacy over here. They were buck dancing and bowing over there. And then they fled and came over here and brought that with them. So they sit around watching Fox News and Sky News. And then next thing you know, they become voices speaking against the riders over here as they were voices speaking against the riders over there.
Boo, y'all. Did you catch it? Do not let that be lost on you. Listen to what he's saying. Because you have to listen at words, because one word can change up the whole entire sentence, right? It can change the outlook of the whole sentence. One word. Listen at his language. Listen at his speech. You have to analyze things. This woman stopped her fellow countrywoman, a countryman, however that you want to say it, from speaking patois. It's not allowed. Look where they at. You in your own country. You can't even speak your language. It's not allowed. I'm going to cut your time short. I thought y'all said, if my memory served me correctly, because in my old age, because I'm kind of over the hill now or what have you, I got grays all everywhere. All right, whatever. Don't bother me none. You won't never see me dying just for no men. You won't see me doing that because I'm comfortable who I am. Some of y'all should take my advice. I thought y'all told me that whenever somebody like Ketanji Brown get in position or what have you, these women and these Sambos get in position, we got representation. What does this representation sound like to you? You in your own country, you can't even speak your language. It's representation, but it's just not for you. And it takes somebody like a Jason, a Tariq, a Black Alpha, and many other brothers and sisters to come along and have to point this out. And we can see this firsthand. The internet has it everywhere. Family, the lesson here, just because somebody's in position doesn't mean they will have your best interests at heart. They can look like you. They can even use some of the lingo that you use. They can try to fake the funk. They can be an imposter, a transformer, a Johnny come lately. They can be all these things. They can fit right in. And then once they have the opportunity to further themselves, because it's not about the group, it's about individuals. And that's how they keep Black people broke up. You function as an individual, you won't never win like that. To be honest with you, and I'm going to just put this out there, I don't care. Let white people have their stuff. I don't have no problem with it. If Asian people want to have their things, drummer don't have no problem with that. If you want a baby that look like you, I don't have no problem with that. But you should allot that same opportunity to me. You should afford that same opportunity to me. If you want your banking system and you do all this stuff, I don't have no problem. If you don't want us to go this, I don't have no problem. Okay, but don't interfere when we try to build on our own, though. That's the problem. They want you to want them. They don't want you to have a fully operating society, functioning society of your own. That's the problem. How many cookouts have we seen? People over here harassing you, huh? You trying to go to your apartment. You trying to go to your house. Somebody harassing you. Why isn't it the other way around? Where have you seen Black people constantly harassing my phone? Do you live here? What's your address? Excuse me? The bylaw said in code 36-35, what? That you can't have cookouts. Why is it they feel a need to police you all the time? And you can do everything by the letter and they'll still find something. I'm telling y'all what I know. They'll still find something wrong. So why coon? Why shuck and jive? Why Sambo and then all of that jigabooing and doing all this for no reason? Because at the end of the day, they're going to burn you. They're going to burn you just as sure as I'm Black sitting here. And I find this to be true as well. The higher you go up the ladder, the bigger target you become, because now you're starting to have influence. They don't want that. That's why whenever you see a Hollywood star or entertainer or what have you, they'll build them up. But whenever they start to veer off or either they get towards the end of their life, they'll take their wealth. Oh, we say you owe $100 million in taxes. Oh, no, but my CPA have our information. Okay. We say you owe $100 million. We the government, we say you owe $100 million. And you know what the people gonna do? Whenever they put it on their media, their news, the first thing people gonna say, see that? Man, he got all that money. Yes, and then the people will join in with them and do a digital lynching. Go ahead and take your funds away from it. See that man? See? I knew that he was doing something. Guys, y'all better learn some lessons from Jason and these voices out here crying out in the wilderness about white supremacy. You don't have to be out blacker than black, stuff all across your shirt, walking into work. You don't have to be like that. But just take it in your back pocket. Make sure that you keep yourself abreast of what's going on around you, whether it's socially, whether it's with politics, whether it's financially. Whatever area it's in, make sure that you are aware that you're not on an even playing field. There's booby traps, trap doors, speed, they all type of stuff in your way. And if you manage to get around it, now the microscope is on you. The minute you comb a hair up, family, take heed, pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you're going to pay the cost. Either pay attention and learn, or either pay the cost. The choice is yours. But guys, go ahead and check out Jason Black video. Look at your screen, guys. The video is called Treason Against Blacks by the Political Class. All right. I employ each and every one of y'all under the sound of my voice to go check out the video, because there is a lot of jewels in there. And hopefully that I gave you something to help you along the way as well. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and come on back to see me. And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.